space is open to us now, and our eagerness to share its meaning is not governed by the efforts of others. We go into space because whatever mankind must undertake, free men must fully share.
Just promise me that you'll be home in time.
I will.
Witam was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, z tej strony Roman i widzę, że mam źle ustawioną scenę, bo nie przełączyłem się na nią wcześniej. W każdym razie witam was na kolejnym rozdaniu BAFT. Czy ja będę mógł tutaj pokazać odliczenie tamtego streama? Nie, bo coś nie działa. Dobra, wyłączę to. Wyłączę to? Halo, które to jest? To jest to. Dobra. Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Z góry przepraszam, jeżeli trochę dziwnie brzmi, ale jestem chory. Także też nie wiem, jak bardzo żywo będę to wszystko komentować. Jakoś wczoraj przez tą ładną niby pogodę, ale było zimno, no i chyba przez to się rozchorowałem. Za minutę, nieco ponad, zaczyna się pre-show BAFT. Zobaczymy, co tam się podzieje. Z tego co pamiętam, w tamtym roku BAFTy były całkiem przyjemne, w tym roku mam nadzieję również tak będzie. W razie czego, bo póki co jeszcze nosa zatkanego nie mam za mocno, ale w razie czego jest akatar do sztachania się. W międzyczasie, gdyby mi było mocno źle, mam też trochę picia, chociaż niedużo. Także mam nadzieję, że jakoś przeżyję. To pewnie jakieś 2 godziny. W tamtym roku mniej więcej 2 godziny BAFT trwały, to i podejrzewam w tym roku, więc tyle potrwa zresztą tutaj na ich Twitchu, bo niestety z tego co widziałem, transmisja jest dostępna tylko na Twitchu. Gdzieś tak właśnie jest to zaplanowane do mniej więcej 22. Także zobaczymy, jak to tam będzie wszystko wyglądać. Ja jeszcze tylko pozwolicie, że sprawdzę, czy wszystko dobrze jest na streamie, ale powinno być wszystko dobrze na streamie, tylko nie wiem, czy muzykę słychać. Słychać, dobra. Czyli jest ok. No dobra, to myślę, że możemy zmienić sobie scenę. Jak widzicie, odliczanko się już prawie skończyło. Nie ma żadnej muzyki na tym streamie BAFTy. To ciekawe. Ja to puściłem tam ze Spotify'a na randomie Adama Ewalta. Bardzo polecam. Bardzo fajne podcasty robią na Player One vs. The World o Life is Strange. A tymczasem wyciszmy tą muzykę, bo dokładnie mamy naszych prowadzących.
Hello, welcome to the BAFTA Games Awards in 2023. My name is Julia Hardy.
Yes, and I am Inel Tomlinson. We are at the prestigious Queen Elizabeth Hall on London's South Bank, where the who's who of games royalty have gathered to find out who will be taking home a coveted BAFTA award.
Well, look, the ceremony is going to kick off in about T-minus 10 minutes or so, and we're going to be here all night giving you the best commentary throughout. But no pressure, but the best.
The best of the best. Best of the best.
Well, it better be.
Yeah, that's right. During the ceremony, me and Julia will be giving our thoughts on all the talented winners and nominees. And stick around, because after the ceremony ends, we'll be right back here for the best debrief you've ever seen in the form of our post-show party. Yeah, featuring interviews with some of the stars and tonight's awards. Whew, that's a mouthful, that was.
Hopefully you'll be breathing in the post-show,
Hopefully.
in between sentences.
Ogólnie raczej pewnie nie będziemy oglądać, przynajmniej ja nie będę oglądać tutaj post-show, chociaż zobaczymy, zależnie jak się będę czuć. Zobaczymy.
There's also whether I'm going to really keep my cool when Charlotte Mochlin walks past from Immortality.
Oh yeah, play it cool.
I mean, I don't think it's that cool because I actually did just copy her hairstyle.
Oh,
basically, yeah, I just dyed my hair because I thought she was cool.
It's nice though.
I know.
I like it.
Oh well,
It's intense.
It is. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
That's what I wanted. I wanted the ability to look at someone in the eye and just terrify them.
Raw.
I was inspired by that game. Okay, that's just weird.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, but before we get started with all of that out there is one little thing of the night before.
Oh yes, that's right. The BAFTA Game Awards nominees party at Landing 42. We sent the brilliant Eva Williams.
Właśnie to jest w ogóle ciekawe, bo wczoraj była impreza BAFTowa, gdzie się ludzie spotykali.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think there's like a formal invite. Aoife Wilson, somehow she smells a party on the wind and then suddenly just turns up. I promise you this.
She was just there.
She was just there. We didn't even send an invite. Suddenly she's there with a mic. Off we go.
Yeah. No pass or nothing.
No, you can walk in. She's Aoife Wilson. Let's see how she got on.
Wilson and I am here on the ground at the BAFTA Games Awards nominees party. I mean, we're not really on the ground, we're 42 stories in the sky right now. But we're here to chat to the best and brightest stars of the games industry, the nominees for the BAFTA Games Awards.
No, lokal mieli fajny, zdecydowanie.
I am shocked and like in full awe to be nominated in this category with everyone else. Meeting some good friends already, so it's been amazing.
I'm slightly overwhelmed, very excited.
Oh wait, I forgot, I had a pun for this. You're looking immaculata.
Oh,
there we
that's
go.
Something. That's
there we go.
Yeah, I've never been over here to this, to Europe, to the UK.
No way, this is your first time?
It's my first time. I brought my mom here, so it's...
Was there any other games this year that you played that you really enjoyed?
What I keep mentioning, because I just played it, is Pentiment.
I'm a big gamer myself, so I played a lot of God of War.
Just went down the deep dive of Immortality, and I am obsessed.
The game I played this year I loved the most was Pentiment.
And I was so happy to see the game stray, becoming the buzz and people enjoying playing games and posting videos.
Muszę zagrać w tej Immortality generalnie. Też podejrzewam, że w ogóle będzie to tak samo jak na innych konferencjach w tym roku, to znaczy God of War zgarnia pewnie większość statuetek, ale grę roku tak czeka Elden Ring, no bo tak.
Thank you, Aoife, you nominees party queen. Oh, what a party.
It was a seriously good party.
Oh, yeah.
Bit too good party for some of the people who turned up today, I'm not going to lie. I mean, look, you know it's going to be a really good night.
Yeah.
One of the best things about these nominees parties, it's like the time where basically all this amazing talent is all in one room. It's literally like, who's who? But then you've got all these it's like all these universes crossing over, do you know what I mean? You've got Immortality chatting to God of War and that.
That's what I
really
love.
cool.
I just like walking around and I was like, oh, I recognize that game. I was like, played that, clocked that, platinum that. Yeah, platinum that.
Please tell me you didn't do that to Christopher Jones.
I went up to
platinum
Christopher's
that.
face, I said, platinum that.
I will give you 10 English pounds if you do that. No, don't. Please don't. Anyway, well...
Right. Back to tonight, though. It's the kind of star-studded event that we've come to expect from BAFTA. The best and the brightest of the games world are heading into the auditorium right now as I speak.
That's true. And then after the ceremony, not only are we going to be chatting to some of the stars of tonight's awards, but I know here is going to be playing through some of those nominated games with a few special guests. You haven't told me who that exactly is yet.
Oh, I can't say who it is, but let's just say I might go for a couple trophies, maybe platinum that.
Just don't do that in front
I'm
of
going to make
someone's
that a
face.
thing.
That's
Czyżby grali w jakiegoś God of War'a później z jakimś Christopherem Judge'em albo coś? To by było ciekawe.
You know what game I was like this year? I've been playing through Tunic.
Oh,
yeah,
cute.
Tunic's an awesome
Cute.
adventure game.
Yeah.
As you play as a little fox, and it's reminiscent of the Legend of Zelda back on the Super Nintendo days. And one of the main amazing things that you get to do is you pick up pages of an instruction book and you kind of put them together.
Right.
Secrets everywhere, but I'm stuck in the game.
You're stuck?
Yeah, it's stuck.
It's actually a bit trickier than you think it's going to be, because you think it's super cute and you're like, But also, actually, wait, you do Horrible History, so I feel like you've been in a lot of Tunics this year. That game that show loves a Tunic.
Oh, loves a Tunic. I think...
How many Tunics have you been in
tallied
this
it
year?
up, Julia. 105 Tunics.
Did you actually tally it up? Because that sounds probably quite accurate.
Yes.
I've seen your Instagram stories.
105.
There's a lot of Tunics.
105 Tunics, Julia.
A lot of weird beards as well.
Oh, no, that was mine.
Oh,
That's
awkward.
That was my beard. What have you been playing, Julia?
Moving swiftly on from the weird beard.
Yes.
No, actually, it's a good segue. There was a lot of weird beards in the next game, which is The Curse of the Golden Idol. Look at that.
That's a good game.
So I feel it's like the kind of spiritual successor to The Return of the Obra Dinn, which I was obsessed with. I mean, just completely groundbreaking. And in the same way, this sort of feels that kind of vibe.
Jaka gra, o której ona mówi?
you're trying to
Generalnie.
work out. People keep getting cursed by this golden idol, and you have to like work out. You look at like a little mise en scène.
Oh, hold on with the fancy words.
This is BAFTA.
Oh, sorry, darling.
Yeah, that's what happens. A little kind of like scene, effectively, where you're trying to work out just exactly how somebody passed away because of this curse of this idol. So you can kind of like, you have to work out who everybody is. There's kind of little clues you can look in people's pockets and stuff like that. It okay. So the aesthetic is sort of slightly grotesque in that it looks like, so imagine like, you know, Vermeer, like Vermeer had like basically done like some sort of like paintings using MS Paint. Like really, like people look at
The old Windows days. Yeah.
Old, yeah, when
Nie
natural
mam
light.
pojęcia, o czym oni gadają, bo nie załapałem na początku tytułu, a nawet nie kojarzę jakoś tak, jak oni opisują tą grę, co to jest w ogóle.
Yeah,
Charm.
it's got a nightmarish charm about it, and I think the music helps with it.
Charm.
Yeah, the music
right.
really helps with it, though. All right, let's carry on. We're forgetting there's people watching us, Julia.
Yeah.
Right, you lovely lot at home. All right, tonight isn't your everyday award show, is it? No. We want you to get involved as well. So hop into the chat and tell us who you think is going to win tonight.
So every year at the BAFTA Awards, I love to predict who's going to win, like some sort of like bingo. No one ever pays me any money. I just like to do it because I like being the smartest person in the room.
Okay.
Who doesn't? Yeah. So I kind of thought we could do a little bit with chat right now. So I thought what I'd do is basically ask you guys who you think is going to win from these 3 categories. And I want you to post the answers in the chat. And then we can look back through chat later and see who guessed right.
I like that. I like that.
Right?
Julia, what's the categories? Let's go.
Okay, so I made sure I picked categories so there can't be like where there's like the same game in different ones, so it's going to get confusing. So they're all completely different names to completely different answers.
Yeah.
So, you ready? Pen and paper.
Okay.
British
No,
game.
zobaczmy. A to nie wiem, co tam jest nominowane.
Best multiplayer.
Najlepszy multi, tak nie wiem, co tam jest.
Performer in a leading role.
No to tam Christopher Judge, w tym ostatnim to na pewno Christopher Judge, a inne to nie wiem jakie ale strzelam, że główną nagrodę wygra Elden Ring. Jeżeli wygra go, będę zadowolony, ale raczej Elden.
BAFTA Games Awards.
Yeah. So the BAFTA Games Awards has actually been around since 2004, which is actually a fact that I only found that out this year. That's a really long...
To są w ogóle moje 5. BAFTY z tego co kojarzę, które oglądam. Drugie chyba, które oglądałem, były najgorsze. Najgorsze BAFTY, jakie były, to były te, kiedy się zaraz pandemia zaczęła, bo mniej więcej BAFTY wypadają wtedy, kiedy był pierwszy lockdown. I to wtedy, Boże, to była taka padaka, taki cringe. Mam nadzieję, że w tym roku tak nie będzie. W tamtym roku z tego co pamiętam tak nie było.
Oh yeah, BAFTA YGD is an incredible initiative, so check that out.
It makes me concerned that I've done nothing with my life. They are so incredibly talented at such a young age. What are we doing?
I don't know. But if you are a budding designer out there, keep watching because you never know. One day you might be here, you know, with a game that you've been awarded with.
Not you.
Not me.
No. Once you've hosted it, you're not allowed to win a BAFTA.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, what? Did you read that contract?
I didn't read the contract properly.
Well, there you go. So you should always read the small
print. Is there still time to back out?
No.
Okay.
On that note, later on, we're going to be showing some of the amazing work that BAFTA does to support the games industry. So make sure you stay tuned with us for that.
Indeed. Tonight's ceremony will be hosted by the one and only
Frankie Ward.
Yep, she'll be running the show from that shiny, or should I say, neon stage.
I had a sneak peek as well. Her dress is, I don't know what's shinier, the stage or her.
Indeed.
It'll be a tough call.
She's literally herding all the people in there at the minute. And those
Wait, has she got to do that as well?
Yeah, come on.
Literally, Frankie's
She's door staff now.
Could you imagine? Get in.
Basically, she's holding the whole show together. It's a one-lady show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
A lot of pressure. But, you know, I've got, like, no doubt, I know Frankie, she's an amazing host and she's going to absolutely smash it. Like, no doubt.
Ja, to be honest, nie lubię tak Franki tak do końca, jak ona to prowadzi. Ona zawsze prowadzi tego PC Games Show i ja nie jestem nigdy jakimś fanem. Zobaczymy.
Actually, you know what? I was asking you kind of what games you liked and that you enjoy playing, but I want to know what games did you get like fully obsessed with and immersed into?
Oh, there's quite a few.
Like deeply, and not just like, oh, I played it, I liked it. What did you get a bit obsessed with and get like a bit too far into?
You really want to know?
Well, I mean, I'm asking, aren't I?
All right, first up there, Ollie World.
Yeah.
Love that
Great game.
Yeah, fantastic
very
game.
high.
Yeah. I tell you what, like I look like a proper skater because you can
In that
create your
game.
own character in Ollie World.
Yeah.
And it has like such a cool aesthetic.
You
Like,
don't
take a look. You
do not.
Look at that. Wow. Look at that guy.
This is somehow how I exactly expected Einel to look as a skater, weirdly. It's not surprising. It doesn't look right.
Check the hair.
I mean, I'm looking at it. It's very hard to not look at the hair.
Well, I wasn't just playing that. I was also playing Trombone
I'm really worried
Champ.
about where this is going.
Fantastic game. You played
Trombone Champ, tak.
Actually, to be honest with you, if you were to say, like, what is INL in a game, I would say Trombone Champ because it's just like a boisterous, noisy thing.
Check that. Check that.
Are you nasty?
Nasty.
With the eye contact, I don't know if I approve of the text of that.
Yeah, you sure? All right. As I said earlier, I've also been playing Tunic.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, zoom in. Yeah. Look at that.
Is that where you're stuck in the game? That feels like early on.
Yeah, that's actually the first area.
So many secrets. Do you know how to use a controller?
So many secrets.
That's not secrets. That's not knowing how to get
check
upstairs.
it. I've also been playing, God of War Ragnarok. Like everybody else in November.
Everyone's been playing God of War Ragnarok.
No, ja niestety nie, bo nie ma na PC-ta. Już pewnie potrzebne. Mimo, że PlayStation stoi w innym pokoju, ale...
I don't think
Check this out, Julia. Bam.
Yeah. Actually, wait, I take that back.
Yeah.
That actually looks really good.
Yeah, who's the dad now?
I would actually play that.
Yeah,
that
who's
looks
the god?
legit.
Who's the daddy?
You see it? And also,
Czwartek.
I've been playing this one.
Okay.
You know this one?
Yeah.
Yeah? What game is this?
You've been playing Pussy.
This is Tarquin. You know Tarquin?
Yeah.
Say hello to Tarquin.
I'm not saying hello to a stuffed cat.
Yeah, come on.
The live stream.
You said you love Stray.
I like the game.
Yeah, but this is the cat from the
you're
game.
sitting there in a suit, stroking a stuffed toy, giving me eye contact.
Well, listen, like it's not exactly like we can get a real cat on there and I can start stroking it live.
Why not?
I mean, there's so many logistics around a setup like this.
But we all know that they're cute and they meow.
Well, I mean, I asked for a CG one, but too expensive.
Too expensive.
Too expensive.
It's too expensive.
I did ask the developers.
They spend all the money on the sign.
You see what I'm saying? Neon everywhere. Well, it goes with the aesthetic. With Stray, there's loads of neon.
You need to stop stroking that. It's so
Should
odd.
I just stop?
Know. It's so.
Is it the fact that I'm staring at you and doing it? Is that what I have?
Double eye contact. I don't know. I don't really think this like stuffed toy pet really culminates.
I don't know.
The cuteness of Stray somehow.
Everybody at home, let me know, yeah? Is this creepy? Just like sitting there stroking the cat?
Did you just ask Twitch chat if something is creepy?
Twitch chat, be honest, yeah?
No.
Come on.
Why would you do that?
Come on. Yeah? Look. You telling me there's not people at home watching your walls right now stroking their cat?
Yeah. Oh, okay, look, I feel we should change the subject now because it's going down a weird dark hole. But,
Śmieszne, haha, chodzi o seks, haha, śmieszne.
With some of the people from like my favourite games.
Trochę się robi.
Immortality. Okay, so I really love Sam Barlow. Have you played any of his other games?
Her story, yeah, fantastic.
Okay, I don't want to spoil it. It's still, even though it was ages ago, won 3 BAFTAs.
I think it was,
But I don't want to like spoil it just in case people haven't still played it.
O tak, nie mów nic, bo ja też chcę zagrać. Chcę zagrać we wszystkie gry sama Barlowa, ale...
Don't even...
No.
Just play it. Just tell people to play the game.
If you liked her story, it's it feels like it's moving forward from that.
Yeah.
But honestly,
a similar vibe that you get.
Very much, and like, honestly, Man Engaged, I don't know how, like, as an actor, because obviously it's like about an actress.
Yeah.
So you've got like that character, then you've got like 3 films within it. Actually, she said a really interesting thing at one of the BAFTA talks the other week, where she was like, she was really, really glad that they filmed it sequentially because she was like, otherwise, I probably would have like lost my mind. It's because it's so complicated.
That would have been a crazy one to film out of order.
Like, if you imagine if it was the order that he wanted, like the best order.
What is the best order?
I don't know. I got to the end quite quickly and was like, what's happening? This is awful.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Did you go back numerous times
I went
to
fully
see
back.
I mean, like, without spoilers, to see the scenes in the new light?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Because when you re-watch it,
it's very hard to discuss this without giving things away.
We're talking around spoilers to see how good we are.
Yeah,
we could just spoil the entire game. And then you don't even have to
Dobrze,
play
tego nie robicie, bo też Immortality też jest na liście gier, które chcę w końcu zagrać. Mam nowy komputer, a dalej nie gram. Ale to dlatego, że muszę dokończyć inne rzeczy.
I'm just trying to rewind several times. Just like, no, go back a bit.
What did you think when the first time? Because obviously it's down.
Spoilers,
to... Chwilę się wyciszę, muszę wydmuchać nosa.
You remember the first time it happened, and then you were like, wait, what?
All right, I tell you what. Give me the facial expression that you made when you saw.
Oh, I think that was roughly. It was just like. What? Yeah. Accurate face. I think, honestly, I don't know.
Fair play. I like. Hey, listen, it's an absolutely fantastic game, and it well deserves all the nominations it's got.
What else would you give a shout out to?
Oh, do you know what? Media Molecule for Dreams for Best Evolving Game. Come on.
I keep meaning to play it, and I
You
keep
need
seeing
to-
the things, and I haven't played it, and every time I regret that I haven't played it because it's just like incredible.
Wasze zdrowie. Mam nadzieję, że się od tego gówna nie uzależni.
Every time you sign on, there's something new for you to discover.
People actually make games in the game, like fully-fledged games in the game.
Trzepie.
Section of games
It's a game within a game.
within a game.
Within another game.
Oh no, is it like one of those infinite pictures you see on TikTok?
Oh, that's
you know,
in
where it
there
just
too.
goes.
That's in there as well.
No.
People make those.
What, in?
Yeah. Listen, I was playing an escape room game that someone made, and literally I was there for 8 hours.
No
playing
ciekawe w ogóle, że te Dreams to działa i ludzie tam robią coś. Ciekawe.
And stroke cats.
Yeah, you're still stroking that. It's still
Sorry.
kind of weird, sort of creepy. Yeah.
I think the chat likes it. I'm pretty certain the messages
I'm glad
right
that we
now
don't have
are
chat up
very
here, actually. I
positive.
don't really think we really
very
know.
positive.
Nie no, tak, jakby wiadomość jest bardzo dobra, tak?
We've got some like amazing games tonight. I don't know. I normally feel like I can call it. I don't know what everyone's been saying in chat about who they think is going to win like a best British and best performance stuff like that. Normally I find it easy to guess. This year I'm really stumped. I don't know which way it's going to go.
It's because there's so many talented
Jestem ciekaw,
games.
kiedy się zacznie main konferencja. Podejrzewam, że się trochę przeciąga. Bo nie wiem, kiedy jest oficjalny start. O której godzinie. Bo mam wrażenie, że przeciągają to pre-show, bo tam po prostu gdzieś w Londynie... O, właśnie. Dokładnie, o tym mówiłem.
Ceremony, yeah.
Że właśnie się zaczyna, bo było małe opóźnienie, także lecimy.
Get comfy and let the show begin.
W ogóle w końcu dzięki temu, że wyszły te Nvidia RTX, to nawet oglądając na cholernym Twitchu, gdzie nie da się cofać streama, gdzie jest tylko biedne 1080p w niskim bitrate, w miarę to dobrze wygląda na moim monitorze, bo jest upscalowany przez AI, także propsy dla Nvidii. O, i zaczynamy od muzyki na żywo. Mi lubić. Blacktaila też muszę w końcu w cholera zagrać. Slow 1 na PC-ty wczoraj wyszła. That's a story for another time, ale jakby... Dlaczego? Czemu oni zatrudnili firmę, która zwaliła Arkham Knighta? Jak widać znowu zwaliła i pokazali, że nie umieją portować gier, bo no, z tego co widać po recenzjach, sam nie grałem, nie kupowałem tej gry, ale no, tragicznie działa na PC-tach. Czasami w ogóle nie działa. Się crashuje, także wow. I to przypominam, Sony. Potężna korporacja światowa, która ma pieniędzy jak lodu. I nie mogą zatrudnić jakiegoś studia do portowania gier z dużo lepszą reputacją niż te Iron Galaxy, Iron Forge, coś w tym stylu. W każdym razie są ci sami, co zwalili port Arkham Knighta na PC-ta. Boże, ten symulator z tym. The Cult Simulator, tak się nazywał? Nie. Jak się nazywało? The Cult of a Lamb chyba. Że to wyszło w tym roku. W tamtym roku znaczy się. No w sumie w tamtym roku Dying Light 2 wyszedł, którego tu w ogóle chyba nie ma. Bo dobrze kojarzy Dying... No tak, Dying Light 2 wyszedł w tamtym roku. To jest tak zapomniana gra po prostu. Jeśli chodzi o jakieś nagrody i tak dalej. Och, ale jest Vampire Survivor. O, jest ten, Boże, jak to się nazywa? I As Dusk Falls. Ja nie wiem, czy jest w sumie nominowana, ale jeżeli tak, to mam nadzieję, że wygra. I jeszcze o grze... Metal Hellsinger, też mam nadzieję, że coś wygra. Podejrzewam, że jest nominowany w jakimś soundtracku, fajnie jakby wygrało, jeżeli nie, no będę trochę smutny, ale zobaczymy.
Please welcome your host, Frankie Ward.
Good evening, my fellow game fanatics. Welcome to the BAFTA Games Awards. My name is Frankie Ward, but you, my little lambs, may refer to me as my cult leader name, Big Fluff Stuff. Let me first say how honoured I am to be here. I have not felt this humbled since my first run at Tunic, which I still haven't managed to complete. The pages, the darn pages! But what a way to start the show. An awesome performance by Chipsell, Aaron Grime and John Connor, and performing a mix of some iconic and impactful game theme tunes from the 90s to the present day. It's been an incredible 12 months for our industry. You know it's a good year in games when your two main memories are fighting Odin and playing Through the Fire and Flames on the trombone. Tonight's awards celebrate everything that's excellent about gaming. All of us are part of that ever-growing club that knows just how powerful games can be. Tonight, we're streaming live on the website constructed almost entirely out of USB microphones and kappa remotes, Twitch. So, say hello to the internet, everyone. Come on. Yes.
Dlaczego tylko Twitch? Zróbcie to na YouTube'a.
The comments on there, like all comments on the internet, are nothing but positive. Of course, before we get started, we'd like to thank our official games partners, Epic Games, PlayStation and Xbox, and our audience awards sponsor, EE. Us gamers have really been spoiled in the last year. We witnessed the beauty of Elden Ring before throwing our controllers against the wall because of Elden Ring. We wandered Amsterdam streets in Call of Duty that was so realistic I had to stop myself from nipping into a coffee shop. And we fought robot dinosaurs, Norse gods, a Lego Darth Vader, and thanks to Kirby, fulfilled our lifelong dreams of swallowing a car. Sifu proved that death is just a journey. Immortality showed that mediums can be bent, and Stray proved that you can have a powerful story about a cat without the need for CGI rectums or James Corden. And that's why we're here, to give back to you, the talented people who have given us so much over the last year. Tonight offers a chance to celebrate the brilliant creators of
No, Maxo, nie robię takich rzeczy. Nie chce mi się dawać timeouta, ale no.
And let's play. Our first award is a personal favourite of mine. Animation is at the heart of the industry. We have all experienced the awe of gazing at a perfectly rendered galactic skyline, or a million pieces of ichor explode from a terrifyingly realistic zombie. None of which would be possible without incredible animators. To present our award for animation, please welcome comedian, internet phenomenon, and star of Taskmaster, the fabulous Mania Chihuahua.
Gościa w ogóle.
Before we start, just to let you know, the reason I'm talking like this is because I've lost my voice, okay? I am not auditioning for Kratos.
O, widzę, że nie tylko ja jestem chory na BAFTY.
The magic of animation is in its ability to immerse the world and to take us into another world. The best animation transports you, lets you lose yourself in the moment, and makes you forget that what you're seeing isn't real. For example, you may not realize this, but my eyebrows are entirely CGI. And the right one is being played by Andy Serkis. The nominees for Best Animation is...
Fajnie też jest zaczyna od takiej, no chyba dosyć bym powiedział to dużej kategorii. Rzadko się chyba mam wrażenie zaczyna od takich. No dobrze. Nie pamiętam w ogóle nominacji, nie głosowałem w tym II, bo z jakiegoś powodu oni tam chcą twój adres i numer telefonu. Nie tylko maila, także sobie darowałem głosowanie na tą nagrodę społeczności. A też przypominam, że BAFTA to są głosowane tylko i wyłącznie przez committee, ludzi z branży, którzy muszą w ogóle we wszystkie gry nominowane w danej kategorii, w której oceniają, zagrać, żeby wydać tą ocenę. Także no. O serio? Lego Skywalker Saga jest za animację? Znaczy no dobra, no w sumie zanimowanie klocków kanciastych może być trochę challenging, ale ciekawe. Gdzie jest God of War? O właśnie. Zapewne God of War wygra. Albo Stray, bo kurde, zanimować kota. Ja w sumie nie wiem, czy oni nagrywali jakieś mock-up prawdziwego kotka, czy to jest wszystko ręcznie animowane, ale... I strasznie dużo tych nominacji. A to też dobrze, duża różnorodność.
All right, here we go. And the BAFTA goes to God of War Ragnarok.
Oczywiście. Do przewidzenia.
Amazing set piece animations from this game. Like, honestly, it was joy for your eyes from start to finish, even though you were like fighting bosses, getting a little bit.
Oh yeah, the double takedowns, especially when Kratos grabs our enemy, Atreus flips over, shoots him with the bow. Fantastic.
Honestly, that's so well deserved.
Oh wow, no pressure, right? The first one up. Did you see that? All those nominees. It's amazing. It's truly an honor to be really given this award, considering all the talent of all the animators that we just saw up there. So I really appreciate this opportunity to be up here to represent Santa Monica Studios. They worked so hard on this game. They put everything, all the passion behind it. The animation team, I really want to say thank you so much for all your passion. It was an honor.
Gościu był też ostatnio, na czym, co ja ostatnio oglądałem, nie pamiętam. A, Dajsy. Ale to nie jest chyba reżyser. Generalnie Kowa. Nie pamiętam, kim ten gościu jest, tak by the way.
And there will be a giant snake over here, trust me. And of course, I want to thank our animation production team. I want to thank everybody else that contributed to the animation, like our Breakables team, Tech Art, our amazing leads, Erica Pinto, Mehdi Youssef, Axel Grossman, James Sweeney, our gameplay engineering team. There's so many people that go into making animation work in our game. Everyone that spent the time implementing any of our animation in the game, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I really want to thank our fans and, of course, our families. How we can forget our families for all their support. Especially for me, my wife Kyung-hee, my daughter Olivia and Sofia, I love you. I'll be home tomorrow, and thank you so much.
Jego się tak nie rozpędzę, bo ty pewnie jeszcze na tą scenę wyjdziesz kilka razy po kolejne statuetki. Chociaż inne osoby też są reprezentujące trochę Gowa. Ciekawe, czy już dla Christophera Judge'a zrobili timer. Zobaczymy, jak wyjdzie odbierać nagrodę za najlepszą rolę.
It's more akin to raising a child. You have to constantly care for it, help it grow, all the while praying it won't get any bugs. This next award celebrates those creatives who continue to expand and improve upon their titles year after year. And to present the award for Evolving Game, please welcome streamer and Twitch ambassador, Sharice.
Hello. There are certain titles that knock out the park. Update. These games have that incredible ability to innovate, refresh, and rejuvenate their IPs, constantly evolving an experience and resulting in games that continue to delight long after the initial release. These titles listed in the category are shining examples of that. The nominees for Evolving Game are...
Ciekawe, czy No Man's Sky dalej dostaje nominacje w takich nagrodach, bo dla mnie pierwsza gra, która zawsze przychodzi na myśl przy takiej kategorii, jest No Man's Sky. Po prostu. Ciekawe, Forza Horizon. No tak, no bo w sumie nowej Forsy nie ma, no to można ją tutaj wcisnąć w tą kategorię. To na pewno jest brytyjska gra. Podejrzewam, że nie jest nominowana w kategorii najlepszej brytyjskiej gry. Jest No Man's Sky? Tak, jest No Man's Sky, no czyli jednak. Dobrze myślałem. Wow, nie wiedziałem, że w tej grze są pojazdy. Nieźle. The Dreams, o którym gadali wcześniej na pre-show. Biorąc pod uwagę, jak dużo jest fanów Finala, to coś czuję, że Final może wygrać, bo rzeczywiście Final Fantasy XVI bardzo dużo nagród zdobywało na innych jakichś konferencjach.
And the BAFTA goes to Final Fantasy.
Wow! Yeah. Tak jak mówiłem, Final Fantasy 14 czy tam 16, już nie wiem, który to jest numerek. Także no.
Congratulations to Square Enix on that one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of mates who've just been like playing this non-stop.
Yeah, it's one of those games that has had like such a fantastic story behind it in terms of development and how the fans have supported it. Let's hear what they have to say.
Hi. Unfortunately, Yoshida-san and the rest of the dev team couldn't be here tonight, so we are accepting this on their behalf. This year marks 10 years since the relaunch of A Realm Reborn, so I think we'd just like to thank absolutely everyone who's touched the game in that
Serio,
time.
ta gra ma 10 lat, no to nieźle po 10 latach wygrać, kurde, nagrodę. Nice.
Games Masters, QA, localization, PR, marketing, finance, like legal, absolutely everyone. And ultimately, of course, to our players, who are the reason we do absolutely everything we do. It has been an astonishing 10 years. Here's to the next 10. Thank you very much.
Creating a brand new character or IP is no mean feat, but not for the nominees of original property. And to present that award, please welcome one of GameSpot's most beloved hosts and a man who had to be dragged away from a loathsome dung-eater to be with you tonight. It's Lucy James and Tamoor Hussain.
Oglądałem ostatnio jakiś czas temu podcast, gdzie Lucy gadała o The Last of Us, tam którymś odcinku serialu z Alaną.
There's nothing more exciting than when a truly new concept comes out of nowhere and dominates the industry. And being able to experience the work of some of the most original and creative people in the world is a true privilege.
Which is why it is such a pleasure to present the next award. The nominees for original property are...
Tu Stray chyba będzie nominowany. Chciałbym, żeby Stray wygrał. To by było bardzo, bardzo fajne. No zobaczymy. O, właśnie, The Cult of the Lamp, czy tam Cult of the Lamp po prostu. Nie wiem, ja nigdy nie rozumiałem fenomenu tej gry, bo mi się stylistyka nie podoba, a jak mi się stylistyka w grze nie podoba, to raczej nigdy nie tknę, ale... No, jak mówiłem, Stray. Ja bym chciał, żeby Stray wygrał. Naprawdę, chciałbym, żeby Stray wygrał. Ale to... Może być silna konkurencja, jeśli chodzi o Vampire Survivor, którego też nie zrozumiem, bo też mi się tak samo stylistyka gry nie podoba i nigdy w nią nie zagram. No, Sifu mogłoby wygrać, bo bardzo ładnie wygląda. Też nie grałem niestety. W ogóle większość gier nie grałem tak naprawdę, które tutaj będą pokazane, niestety. No ale czasu brak. A dobra, gdzieś na jakichś innych też nagrodach tą grę widziałem, ale w ogóle o niej nie słyszałem wcześniej, także... To chyba tyle było z nadziei na wygranie Straya. Wygra pewnie Elden. Jeszcze... Wait, ale przecież to jest na bazie tego, Lord of the Rings, nie? To... Jak to jest oryginalne IP? Coś mi się tu tak trochę gryzie.
Elden Ring.
No właśnie. No dobra, no to jest 1-1. I mamy... Nie pamiętam jak się gościu nazywa, ale on teraz jest po prostu, wiecie, jednym z najpopularniejszych ludzi w branży gier, nie?
March, don't talk to me. I'm in the land between.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah?
Miejmy nadzieję, że tutaj mają dobre zabezpieczenia przed dzieciakami wchodzącymi na scenie. Tak jak na Dice'ach.
Let's see what they have to say. Congratulations to Bob.
素晴らしい賞をいただき、本当にありがとうございます。
Thank you very much for this wonderful award.
我々としてもですね、過去最大で、大きなチャレンジを含んだプロジェクトでしたので、こうした素晴らしい結果につながってとても嬉しいです。
It was a big challenge for us, and in fact, we had to work very hard on this title. And as a director, I'm very happy to see such a great result.
はい、ですね、この結果を次にまたより面白いですね、新しいゲーム作っていきたいと思ってますので、ぜひご期待いただければと思います。本当にありがとうございました。
We will continue to create a new games that everyone will enjoy. I hope you will continue to look forward to it. Thank you very much.
No, zapewne ten pan, jak mówię, wyjdzie jeszcze mnóstwo razy. Generalnie.
The next category celebrates outstanding audio achievement in the industry. Quality audio can truly make or break a game, and as a community, we are blessed to be in an era where some truly astonishing audio work has been achieved.
With every swish of a weapon, cry of an enemy, and beep of a keycard, our ears have been treated to some absolutely amazing auditory adventures in 2022. And the following titles have been at the forefront of this.
The nominees for audio achievement are...
Na pewno będzie God of War, coś czuję, że za chwilę wygra drugą statuetkę. Chociaż jakby Plague Tale wygrał, też by było bardzo miło, ale bardzo wątpię.
You know my task? The ghost of Sparta thing? Yeah. No, but I'm capable of.
Mam wrażenie, że w ogóle mnóstwo kategorii ma powtórzone te gry. Stray, God of War, Elden Ring, Horizon, Plague Tale. O! Ale wait, to jest kategoria za muzykę czy za dźwięki? To jest kategoria za dźwięki. Za muzykę jakby wygrał Metal Hellsinger, to by było fajnie. Za dźwięk? I mean, też może. Ale ktoś się ucieszył tam na publiczności na tego tunika, Boże.
And the BAFTA goes to God of War Ragnarok.
Wow, 2-1. No dobra.
Tonight, I'll tell you what, some crunchy sound effects there, Julia.
I don't know if that's the category, like, in the jury, like,
Crunchy.
how crunchy?
Yeah.
Very crunchy,
But
yeah.
also, you can hear like the snow just landing.
When you walk on the snow?
Yeah, every time Kratos was hitting enemies, I thought I got hit.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor. It's amazing to be nominated with such phenomenal sounding games. We'd like to accept this award on behalf of all of the entire group at PlayStation Studio Sound, and huge thanks to our partners in music, localization, creative arts, visual arts, and all of our development partners. And a massive thanks to Santa Monica Studio and the entire team there. They continue to develop such amazing games, and it's just a treat to be able to work on them.
I'm breaking the rules. I'd like to thank all our families and loved ones for the, it's like, I'm gonna say sacrifice, because there's a lot of passion that goes into this. Sometimes we're not home for a long time. And it means a lot to us that you support us in this way. And I love you, Izzy, and I'll be home soon. Thanks.
No dobra. To czekamy na kolejne statuetki dla God of War'a, bo na pewno ich trochę jeszcze będzie.
For BAFTA, the importance of games isn't just about tonight. As everyone in this room knows, the industry needs to be nurtured, with talent from all backgrounds being offered opportunities and space to let their exciting ideas flourish. Here are just some of the incredible things that BAFTA has been up to.
I think BAFTA's really important.
Przed chwilą miałem powiedzieć, że fajne są BAFTY, bo lecą tylko z nagrodami, żadnych przerywników. No w końcu jakiś przerywnik jest, chociaż jakby bardzo, wiecie, nie jest to przerwa na reklamy jak na TGA. O Boże, to jest właśnie studio, które ten robi As Dusk Falls. Mam nadzieję, że oni coś wygrają, bo to w sumie jest jedna z niewielu gier, jakie grałem w tamtym roku i była świetna.
It was incredible to see just the positive reception, the award nominations, the crowning jewel of which, of course, were the BAFTAs that we won.
Holy doodle. BAFTA for me is a kind of like possibility. There's this bubbly energy of how do these different creative industries seed in each other and learn from each other and develop something that can only happen in this space where we're all talking to each other.
Hello, Yorkshire Games Festival.
BAFTA have been putting on masterclasses, networking.
Tonight is a game social, and it's the first one I've been to, and apparently it's the busiest one yet.
We come, we gather, and we get to connect.
BAFTA is the place where you meet your contemporaries.
It has been an honor to be here and meet so many clever creatives.
We're also meeting the rising stars in our industry.
Hi! Welcome to the 2022 BAFTA Young Game Designers Award.
BAFTA have recognised the small to the big in what they're telling and what they want to communicate to the world and how we all connect to each other, so it doesn't matter where you come from, that you're going to get recognised.
I definitely want to get a career path from this. I definitely want to keep improving, and I definitely want to get a job in the industry.
As a result of being a BAFTA breakthrough, it's kind of spread worldwide, and I think it's been like an explosion for me and something that's occurred quite quickly.
It's there to support, to help gain and spread knowledge and experience and expertise, to share expertise down through the ages, mentoring people who are just getting onto the ladder. It's there to support all of us working in the entertainment industry.
A great philosopher once said, "I believe the children are our future." And nowhere is that more clear than in games. Honestly, game designers are getting younger and younger. At this stage, they're pretty much coding in the womb. The next award is for game design. So who better to present it than two of the winners of last year's BAFTA Young Game Designer competition. Please all welcome Jamie Williams and Alfie Wilkinson.
Fajnie, że młodzi właśnie będą wręczać nagrodę. Zajebiście. W ogóle nie śledziłem jakichś tych nagród dla nie wiem, czy dzieci powiedzieć. Trochę za duże słowo, ale no. Nie słyszałem, co powiedziała, bo a oczywiście nie ma powtórek.
Jamie's joking, of course. We don't see you as old people. We see you as future employees.
Jest, dobrze.
And give us their CV after the show, just let us know.
Jokes aside, as two young designers, we know the importance of game design, and the candidates in this next award know a thing or two about doing it well.
It's an honor to be surrounded by so many incredibly talented people, and we look forward to hopefully working with many of you in the future.
The nominees for game design are...
No zobaczcie, to jest jedna z największych kategorii tak naprawdę, bo jednak od designu się wszystko zaczyna. Tak naprawdę. Pewnie wygra Elden, wydaje mi się. Na wszystkich innych chyba nagrodach Elden zawsze zgarniał za design, nagrody. No zobaczymy. Albo God of War, jakby jedna z dwóch, no tak naprawdę ciężko. O, albo jeszcze, no ja zawsze się spodziewam, biorąc pod uwagę, że to było głosowane przez jury, a nie przez publiczność, to nie jest to popularity contest, tylko no takie gry jak Vampire Survivor mają realną szansę wygrać generalnie. Dlatego w sumie BAFTY są spoko, właśnie przez to, że no nie jest to popularity contest, tylko... Znaczy trochę jest, bo nadal no ludzie trochę są zwykle biased towards games that are new. Basically, nie wiem jak to powiedzieć, kurde, po polsku, jak coś chciałem wrzucić to po angliszem, ale wyszło po ingliszu kompletnie.
And the BAFTA goes to...
Vampire Survivors!
O tym mówiłem. Mamy Vampire Survivors. I to jeden gościu zrobił. Czy on jest z UK? Dobre pytanie.
Yeah, if you try and describe it right now.
I don't know. I just say well done to the team at Ponko. I don't know.
Yeah, it's such an incredible game. So surprising, like to play.
Right, well, let's get one thing out of the way. I'm not Luca.
O, właśnie o tym mówiłem, czyli to nie jest ten główny gościu, który zrobił tą grę.
And we're so grateful to BAFTA for even being nominated. We at Ponko are firm believers that no piece of art is a solo venture. Even when Vampire Survivors was nothing more than a twinkle in Luca's enigmatic eyes, it owed so much to the influence and the hard work of the people who came before him. And since then, the team has grown and grown, and I personally feel remiss without mentioning everyone. So, to Guru, David, Duncan, Gio, checking if it was Gio, I mean, Gio, Julie, Lucy, Beth, Sam, Adam, Matt, Aaron, John, Danielle, and everyone's favourite tiramisu scoffing overlord, Luca, and of course all the hard workers who make the industry what it is. If I've forgotten anyone, you can send me an angry email later, but you do count as well. Thank you very much.
No dobra, fajnie, no przynajmniej coś innego niż God of War i Elden Ring. Tak, w sumie nie jest źle, ja mówię, ja w tą grę w życiu nie zagram, nigdy nie zrozumiem jej fenomenu, no ale... To i tak, no wiecie, to jest szansa 1 na milion, no ale znowu mamy historię gry, którą zrobiła jedna osoba, tak, i...
Fish and chips. Morris dancing. Cheering when someone drops a glass in a pub. I imagine that might be happening later on tonight as well. Just some of the incredible things Britain has given to the world. And as a nation, we continue to innovate, delight, and entertain with some of the incredible British games that have been released over the last year. Here to present the award for British Game, I'm delighted to introduce the head of Xbox Creator Experience, Sarah Bond.
As an immersive art form, video games connect with us through interactive storytelling and unite us through social connectivity and empathy. They truly are a unique form of entertainment. As someone who spent my most formative years in the UK, I have seen how British game industry has shaped the global games landscape, producing some of the most iconic, moving, and groundbreaking titles in history. From indie studios to major publishers, from classic franchises to new IPs, British developers continue to push the boundaries of what is possible. And this year has been no exception. The nominees for Best British Game are...
Mam nadzieję, że tu będzie As Dusk Falls, bo jestem praktycznie pewien, że Interior Night, które zrobiło tą grę, to jest brytyjskie studio. A chcę, żeby wygrali... zaraz ktoś może wrócić na scenę. Chciałbym, żeby wygrali więcej nagród, bo to by oznaczało, że na pewno kontynuacja wtedy, myślę, powstanie, bo Jeżeli graliście, to wiecie, że gra się trochę urywa. Wątek nie jest domknięty do końca. I ja się generalnie nie mogę doczekać, aż powstanie kontynuacja. Nie wiem, czy w formie DLC, czy jakby osobnej gry, ale no nie mogę się doczekać po prostu, bo to naprawdę była świetna gra. Jest seria na kanale, by the way, także zapraszam. Póki co się nie zanosi, żeby tu było As Dusk Falls. Ale nie wiem, jak dużo tych nominacji tutaj jest. Nie ma. Szkoda.
And the BAFTA goes to Roller Dome.
Wow, well done to Roller Dome there. Well done to Roll 7.
Która to była gra z tych, co pokazywali. No ale okej.
It's the coolest looking game ever. I mean, learning curve a little bit steep. Yeah. I just had so many things to do.
Tony Hawk and shooting. That's what it is.
So many things to do. There's a lot of multitasking going on, but that's brilliant.
So
Such
fun.
a great game.
Super arcadey as well.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm picking it up. This is mine now. This is mine. You better hurry up or he's going to take it.
Jak oni tutaj poszli tak naokoło? O, tu duży team przyszedł to odebrać, a o grze nawet nie słyszałem.
I'll level with you. I don't really have anything prepared because I really didn't think we were going to win. I thought Vampire Survivors was going to get it. When it comes to thank yous, like I've got to start with basically thanking these three gentlemen here, the founders of Roll 7. Great leadership, you know, a great culture starts at the top, and they created an environment in which we could succeed. They trusted us to make the game we wanted to make, and it turned out great. I want to thank the entire Rollerdrome team. You smashed it. We knew we were onto something special when we were working on it, and it turned out great. I can't name you all, but I'm going to mention two people specifically. Antoine, who was our lead artist, who is responsible for it looking the way it does. It's beautiful. Antoine, we love you. And Paul Rabbit, who is the creative director and the guy responsible for the GIFs that you all saw on Twitter that created, you know, those GIFs that became the game, that became Rollerdrome. I feel so privileged to have been given the opportunity to be the lead designer on the project. So yeah, I just want to big up everyone at Roll 7. You're all amazing. It's the best company I've ever worked for. And I just want to say thank you to all, like, everyone that was involved in nominating it, because, like, you know, that 10-year-old kid that was playing Mega Drive games never thought that they'd have a seat at the table, and here we are today. Thank you.
Aww. Nice. Podziaśnie. Kwotę. Trochę przeciągają wyjście. No ale biorąc pod uwagę, jak tam dużo weszło na scenę, no to...
I don't think they have selfie breaks at the Film Awards. Artistic achievement involves all visual elements of a game. You might say it rocks harder than a beautifully rendered boulder in ray-traced sunlight, and games would crumble without it. To present the award for artistic achievement, please welcome star of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Melisandre Mahout.
To jest aktorka, która grała Cassandrę? Zakładam, że tak, skoro jest gwiazdą Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
drop it, that's good. Hi, everyone. The games industry continues to push the boundaries of what's possible artistically, allowing us to immerse ourselves in worlds that are both visually stunning, but also creatively unique. This award recognizes those titles that have gone above and beyond artistically, inspiring both gamers and the industry itself to dream bigger and aim higher. The nominees for artistic achievement are...
Nie wiem, czy to jest aktorka, która podkładała Cassandrę, bo mało akcentu mam wrażenie, ale podejrzewam, że to ona. Elden. Jezu, żeby Elden nie wygrał za artstyle, nie wiem, jakby to, mnie to jakoś w ogóle nie powala artstyle Elden Ringa. A na czymś wygrał? Chyba na Dice'ach wygrał za artistic artstyle. Już bym wolał, żeby taki Pentiment wygrał, bo... Znaczy nie Pentiment, tylko Pentiment. Bo to jest przynajmniej coś unikatowego w tym średniowiecznym stylu. O, albo Immortality. Przecież nie wiem, tutaj artistic... No ten film jest, no... Jakby wygrał, bym się nie obraził. Czuję, że zaraz wygra God of War, no.
Okay. And the BAFTA goes to... Tunic.
O, okej. Tunic wygrał, no spoko.
Literally just saying as we were watching that clip, like you could take a screen grab at any moment, stunning.
Yeah.
Menus, menu stunning.
Listen,
I'm a frame that.
Julia, I will buy that instruction book right now. I will buy it.
I'll have it.
I'll have that.
Absolutely.
I need it to finish the game.
I don't think you're going to finish the game.
Well.
That's not.
I'm still stuck.
I think a lot of people are stuck on it.
I don't think anyone has finished it.
It's so cute though. You just don't expect it to be quite so tricksy.
It's a tricksy game.
It's gorgeous, gorgeous looking game though.
Well done to the
yeah,
team there.
super well done.
Weird. Thank you. I'm here on behalf of a team, some of whom are here and some of whom are elsewhere. Specifically for artistic achievement, I think it's worth shouting out my collaborator, Eric Billingsley, as well as the illustrators, Orahak and Mako. And thank you to our partners at Xbox, Chris and Chloe, one more, Karen, for seeing what this was supposed to be and helping make it happen, and to our friends at Sony and Nintendo, and to our friends and family. Mom and Dad, I hope you got Twitch working and you're watching this now. And to the entire team, to everyone who played, and to Kate, I love you. Thank you very much.
Tunic na Dice'ach, ten gościu z brodą długą, on jest chyba w ogóle muzykę robił do tej gry, to on odbierał jako jedyny nagrodę gdzieś tam właśnie na Dice'ach chyba. To taka ciekawostka.
With some incredible people from across the world to inspire you, help you, or constantly kill you the moment you respawn. Yes, I'm talking about pretty much everyone on Twitch right now. Give me a chance. I am begging you. I am 34 and I do not have the reflexes. To present the award for multiplayer, please welcome actor, streamer and star of The In-Betweeners, James Buckley.
To jest zdecydowanie kategoria, która mnie najmniej interesuje, no ale dobra.
It's exciting, isn't it?
One of the amazing things about gaming is the ability to share your experience with others. The titles in this category have all shown an incredible dedication to the multiplayer aspect of the industry and prove that experiences are always better when there's someone to share them with. Let's take a look at the nominees for multiplayer.
Absolutely brilliant technique, and it feels like there's more goals coming in this one. Oh, shorty from Vinicius.
Na szczęście już mi przeszła faza na FIFA i na ogólnie piłkę nożną po mundialu. A szczególnie jak oglądałem ostatnie mecze naszej reprezentacji, to już w ogóle mi przeszło. Generalnie chęć oglądania piłki nożnej. Ale no.
Give me back my knife.
No w sumie Elden Ring za ten taki swój specyficzny, bo tam, jeżeli rozumiem, to jest taki specyficzny multiplayer, że tutaj dosłownego koopa nie ma, chyba, chociaż nie wiem, bo nie grałem. To chyba w innych grach od FromSoftu były tam jakieś takie notatki zostawiane, a nie no, chyba w tym... W Elden Ringu też są jakieś takie notatki, że tam gracze mogą w innych miejscach, w różnych miejscach dla innych graczy zostawiać notatki jakieś takie pomagające w eksploracji albo wręcz wdupiające cię w skok w przepaść czy coś takiego. Akurat tutaj Elden mógłby wygrać.
Elden Ring.
O, no właśnie. O tym właśnie mówiłem. I chyba jest teraz 2-2, jeśli chodzi o Elden Ringa i God of War'a, o ile się nie mylę.
Yeah, the finger thing. Well, do you know what? It's all about the cryptic messages that people leave as well.
O, właśnie o tym mówiłem, o to mi właśnie chodziło.
Say don't, mainly.
Never trust the messages.
You end up on ledge.
There we go. Game tips from Julia there.
I'm just terrible at everything.
再びですけれども、素晴らしい賞いただきありがとうございます。
Again, thank you very much for the wonderful world.
このゲームをですね、遊んで楽しんで支持してくれたユーザーさんを全てにですね、大きな感謝を伝えたいです。そうした素晴らしいユーザーさんがいなければ、エルデンリングのマルチプレイがこうして高く評価されることはなかったと思っています。
I would like to express my utmost gratitude to the many users who have played, enjoyed, and supported this work. It is only with the support of so many wonderful users that the Elden Ring multiplayer has...
Podoba mi się to, jak zawsze ten gościu tłumaczy, nie wiem jakie słowo z japońskiego, ale zamiast players, users. Nikt po angielsku nie mówi users.
これからも我々らしいやり方でマルチプレイ、新しい楽しみというのを追いかけていきたいと思っています。本日は本当にありがとうございました。
We still see a lot of potential and fun in the multiplayer, and we will continue to pursue in our own way. Thank you very much.
Pana jeszcze na pewno zobaczymy gdzieś później. Zapewne przy głównej BAFcie, no ale to jeszcze przed nami. Nie wiem ile w sumie jeszcze kategorii zostało, ale fajnie, że szybko lecą z tymi nagrodami.
Ceases to amaze me. The stories told by the creators in our industry have been captivating audiences for years and now inspiring a new generation of adaptations in film and TV. Let's take a look at how the world of games are challenging previous conceptions and inspiring storytellers across the big and small screen.
No i tylko znowu powiedziałem, że nie robią przerw, tylko nawalają nagrody i znowu mamy przerwę. Ja po prostu to manifestuję. Ale akurat The Last of Us...
different way than it used to be. If you were making a big franchise movie, you had to have a game tie-in. But now, big broadcasters and the big film producers are starting to see it doesn't start with the film or TV show anymore. It starts with the story. And at the moment, the story is happening in games.
Is everything you were hoping for?
Got its ups and downs.
I think people play video games
at the end of the day, because of the
A
story.
ten film ma przejebane przez to, że HBO zrobiło tego spota z Henry Cavillem jako Mario. I jakby ja też bym obejrzał. Ja bym poszedł na ten film, gdyby tam Pedro Pascal grał. 100%.
We wanted to make something like Arcane because we've known these characters over a decade now. You know, day in and day out we play games with them, but we've never really known them as people. Who are their friends? What are their hobbies? What do they think about the world?
Cyberpunk 2077 created a huge, exciting world, a great foundation for a TV show, but it brings one challenge. When you want to create something new, you have to balance between being original and keeping the consistency.
At the very core is the game world and the game narrative, and then the challenge is how do you take those things into the TV world, but also bring in the craft of TV storytelling, because you need both to really come together in a way that speaks to the medium.
Master Chief, huh?
The Last of Us was a game that had a strong narrative, it had strong characterization, it had a cinematic approach to its world, so it was a gift because the storytelling of the game was so strong and so impactful.
Cuphead is an action-focused game centered around boss battles, so the fun challenge was to find ways to share more detail about the world of the Inkwell Isles without spoiling all the mysteries.
You two are nothing but trouble. We love trouble.
You want to be able to bring people into the universe who haven't experienced it in the games. And that's a tough balancing act. What I actually love about game adaptations is there's so many different directions people can go in.
I know that anything I've ever been a fan of, I just wanted more ways into the world.
We can really embrace it. We can embrace the worlds, the characters, the tonality of games, the quirkiness, the clunkiness. So as we're adapting games into movies and shows, a big question is like, should we stick to that? Should we stay true to our quirk?
I think strong creators are actually going and working in games companies because they have more freedom and they get to create more interesting stories. And because of that, people are starting to take notice.
This year has seen the continued popularity of games with powerful narratives, where the fate of the storyline is in your sweaty little hands.
Czy tu jest chociaż Task Force nominowana w narratywie? O, Troy!
It's Troy Baker!
Tak właśnie zastanawiałem, bo było dzisiaj tam na Twitterze BAFTA wrzucali właśnie tam paru zdjęcie z paroma osobami, które będą rozdawać i właśnie wiedziałem, że Troy będzie. Nie wiedziałem tylko kiedy, no i już wiemy.
That's as long as they let me hold it.
O, Troy biedny. Ja nie wiem, czy Troy kiedyś wygrał BAFTA. Biedny Troy.
You know, when I played Joel in The Last of Us, I got...
Joel, are you there? It's working? Joel!
Uh-huh.
It's Ellie.
Yeah,
Sorry, dude, I'm looking for Joel. Joel Miller?
Yeah, I said I played Joel.
You're not Joel. Joel's hair is better.
Okay, that's not
just generally more rugged, to be honest.
You know, maybe enough of that. I did play Joel, and Joel saved your life numerous times. Numerous times. Not sparking anything.
Although you do kind of look like the guy who I put an axe in the neck of.
Yeah, that was...
Hey, whatever your name is, I could do some help here?
Well, when I find the real...
Już za dużo. Cringe. Dobra, starczy. No fajnie, dobra, ale trochę cringe. To be honest, za dużo. No, ale okej. Lepsze było śmianie się z Troja, że nie wygrał BAFTY.
I got to find 2 Ellies. That's incredible. That's incredible. All right. As I was saying, games don't just show you a narrative, they invite you to become a part of it. And with every slash, jump, and NPC interaction, we become more and more invested in the narrative until the story has us literally on the edge of our seats. The games in this category have all created those kinds of narratives that saturate your very being so that all you think about in between session is getting back on and continuing the story. The nominees for narrative are...
No mam nadzieję, że to jest As Dusk Falls. A jeżeli tak, to że wygra również. Chociaż u Immortality jest bardzo silnym kontestantem, jak to się po polsku mówi. Nie wiem.
Do you need permission to read his diary?
Jezu, jak ja mogę o tym Citizen Sleeperze nie słyszeć, skoro to jest nominowane w tylu kategoriach? Wow. Jakoś kompletnie mnie to minęło. No, Stray jest. Jezu, same dobre gry.
I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Hugo, what's wrong? What's wrong? Hugo, no!
Nie ma tutaj As Dusk Falls. Smutno. Ale to czy ona jest w czymkolwiek nominowana, skoro bo było w tym pierwszym montażu?
Immortality.
O, no dobra, Immortality wygrało. Spoko.
We were just discussing about the narrative of immortality, and it really just depends which way round you do it, but it is amazing.
We
Such
have to
a great
discover
story.
it, but when you do discover it, oh.
Like, honestly, I'm mind blown.
This is very weird. Some of the very first directing work I did in video games was with Troy. I don't know if you remember. He was an elf that was having sex, and no one realized that's what was happening because games didn't have sex in them, and there was a lot of explaining to do. Oh my god. What I crave in video game narratives is like specificity. I want to feel like I'm going down a very particular and kind of authentic, special journey, and I think all the nominees here did that for me, so, you know, to be here is really special. With Immortality, we kind of gave ourselves permission to be indulgent and excessive and just go to a very weird place, give ourselves enough rope to hang ourselves with, but it seems like it worked. Oh my God. Thank you to my wife, Claire, I love you. To my kids, Andre and Camille, I'm sorry I disappeared for 3 months to go shoot 3 fictional movies. Thank you. To our incredible cast and crew, the team at Half Mermaid, Natalie, Connor, everyone else. So many people helped us on this journey and made this thing come alive. Thanks to BAFTA. Natalie, do you want to jump in?
I'm not going to cry like I did at GDC, but I'm glad other people are on the stage being emotional because this is what it's all about. Games are such a labor of love, and I know I've said that before, but I just feel honored to be in a room with my heroes and on a stage, and thank you, Sam, for taking me on this journey with you. I would do it again in a heartbeat. It's just...
This was Natalie's first shipped game. Get a BAFTA.
Kurde, ja przez to, że jestem chory, to możliwe, że mi się nie będzie chciało nic w weekend robić, pracować i w ogóle jest duża szansa, że jest odpaltem Immortality, cholera. Tym bardziej, że wygrał BAFTA teraz.
Next award for performer in a supporting role. Please welcome one of the most incredible performers working in the industry. It's the BAFTA award-winning star of Firewatch, and to be honest, one of the nicest people I have ever met in my life, Cissy Jones.
Hej, Cissy Jones. Jakby ktoś jeszcze nie wiedział, to poza Delilah w Firewatchu grała też Katię w The Walking Dead, a także Joyce Price w Life is Strange.
Always has been a collaborative endeavor with numerous talented people all striving towards the same goal. The award for performer in a supporting role celebrates those brilliant performers who have brought gaming worlds to life through every cutscene, dialogue box, and acerbic enemy one-liner. After all, where would Mario be without Luigi, and where would Ratchet be without Clank? The nominees for performer in a supporting role are...
Jeszcze z ciekawostek, w ogóle Sisi bardzo późno zaczęła swoją karierę w voice actingu, bo gdzieś tam, nie wiem, no długo pracowała w korpo po prostu i tak postanowiła, a chuj, zmienię się, nie podoba mi się, no i wygrała BAFTę i grała w wielu zajebistych grach. Zaraz przez oglądanie tych nagród sobie zaspoileruję połowę scen z God of War'a. Nie, żebym jakieś miał połączenie między nimi i staram się nie słuchać, co te postacie mówią w tych dialogach, ale nadal.
My father helped whisper their souls into these.
The choice was made for me. She wanted to know what I was. I wasn't her. I took her into the farmhouse and the bower. I can't remember all the faces.
My friendship, my home, my secrets, my treasures.
No, akurat Sindri to był w jedynce, to nie jest jakiś duży spoiler, że się pojawia drugi raz.
Not even my family.
O, ale to już chyba był kurwa spoiler.
I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die.
There's still a part of me that is so...
Jezu, to są 4 osoby z God of War'a, nie? Nice.
It'll always be angry.
And the BAFTA goes to Leia DeLeon Hayes in God of War Ragnarok!
Wow, Leia! Congratulations on that. Angra Boulder, such a fantastic character in God of War as well, coming into the franchise. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, to come into the franchise, like, yeah, in the second game.
At such a young age as well.
Such a young age and such an amazingly stellar performance. Honestly, that's... Look, you can definitely see she's...
I'm well chuffed for her.
Didn't expect that at all.
I'm so chuffed for her for that. That's a fantastic award, and especially at the beginning of your career. That's the winner.
Oh my god. Hi. I was just praying I didn't fall tonight. Wow, I'm so emotional. Just thank you so much. Thank you to BAFTA. Thank you to everyone who played the game. This is absolutely crazy. I'm sorry. I was not expecting this. Just thank you to BAFTA One. Thank you to Santa Monica Studios for this opportunity. Thank you to Matt. Thank you to Eric. This is the first game that I've ever been a part of. And to play Angrboda, this is not a character that you get very often, especially as someone in my position. And so to play her has been just an absolute dream and incredibly surreal. I want to say
jeszcze, kurde, wygrałaś BAFTę.
all the nominees who are absolutely incredible. Oh my gosh. I mean, Adam, Ryan, Danielle, you are all so phenomenal. I learned so much from you guys every single day I was on the mocap or at the mocap studio. Just your performances were so incredible. And to be nominated was an honor, and now to be carrying this is an honor. And I want to say also a shout out and a thank you to Christopher Judge and Sunny Soljic. I'm gonna try not to be too long.
Dobra, zaraz Christopher wyjdzie na scenę, to nie przebijesz go.
In person to work with you guys was an absolute dream. So thank you for being so generous and so incredible with your talent and kind to me. And thank you to everyone. This is a night I will never forget. I can't believe I'm holding this. Thank you all so much. Oh, and Mom and Dad. My mom and my dad too.
Jestem ciekaw, ile ona ma lat. Podejrzewam, że ona jest młodsza ode mnie, nie? Generalnie.
How are we all doing? Are we good? We're halfway. Basically, this is the part of the playthrough where you definitely do a manual save just in case.
Wow, jesteśmy dopiero w połowie?
When it comes to games, the soundtrack is at the forefront.
Raczej myślałem, że się zbliżamy do końca, no ale... Okej.
It can be sweeping and dramatic to give you some gravitas. Quiet and tense to make you sound creepy. Or something that perfectly sums up your personality. Wow. Thanks, guys. Harsh, but fair. Here to present the music category. You know her from Bridgerton, but I know her from Postman Pat. It's the incredible Sandra Tellis.
Music, as we all know, has the ability to transform our emotions, elevate our senses, even keep us focused on our journey, and represent the true us, as Frankie has just shown. The nominees for Best Music are
Jak zwykle oglądanie tyle klipów z tej gry sprawia, że czuję się niekomfortowo, szczególnie po tym questie w Cyberpunku, gdzie też były te kreskówki w tym stylu.
And the BAFTA goes to God of War.
Okej, no to mamy gowa. Ja jakoś nie wiem, nawet z jedynki za bardzo poza tym takim głównym motywem nie bardzo muzykę pamiętam generalnie. Dla mnie i tak najlepszym soundtrackiem w historii gier jest soundtrack z Detroit Become Human. Wydaje mi się. Ewentualnie z Wiedźmina 3. Te dwie opcje są high up. I Life is Strange, ale to bardziej chociaż za oryginalny score też. Te trzy gry mają najlepszy soundtrack dla mnie, a tutaj to nie wiem.
Unfortunately, our US colleagues can't be here this evening, so it's our honour to pick up the award and say a few words on their behalf. So I hope you don't mind the phone. Firstly, I'd like to thank and congratulate our wonderfully talented composer, Bear McCreary. Woo! Give it up. Thank you, Bear, for being so collaborative and so passionate about the project, and thank you so much for composing a truly remarkable score. So yeah, this goes out to Bear. Thank you to our score producers, Keith Leary and Pete Scaturo, and to the entire global Sony PlayStation music team for their skill, hard work, and dedication to produce a score of this quality. Thank you to game director Eric Williams and everybody at Santa Monica Studios. Big up. Yeah, thank you for inviting us along on this amazing journey with you and creating special memories like this one tonight. Thank you to Hosier and Ivor and all the amazing musicians and singers in London, Los Angeles, Nashville, Iceland, and Norway who performed so beautifully on the score. And finally, for the video game industry to have the support and recognition of such a prestigious academy is just amazing. So thank you, BAFTA.
No dobra, to w takim razie God of War wygrywa. Na to wychodzi. Tak? 3-2 jest chyba. Coś w tym stylu.
As we gather here tonight to celebrate the best and brightest in the world of gaming, it's also right that we take a moment to remember those who have left us this year. We have lost some truly talented individuals who have made a significant impact on the games industry. People like the musician Ryan Kurza, whose incredible music is used in tonight's memorial. Let us all pay tribute to those who have passed, and may their legacies burn as brightly as they did.
No to się nam poważnie zrobiło. Szkoda, że nie pokazywali jakby nad jakimi grami ci ludzie pracowali, bo nie znam ich za bardzo, zmieniają nazwiska, ale podejrzewam, że mogą grać w jakieś gry, nad którymi pracowali. I też, co ciekawe, nie dali tutaj tego aktora, który podkładał... O! Aha, dobra, to ta publiczna. Ten aktor, który grał... Boże, jak go się nazywał w Horizon Zero Dawn. On też grał w Johnem Wicku chyba. Kurczę, nie pamiętam. Ale on jakoś bardzo niedawno zmarł, także pewnie dlatego go tutaj nie wkomponowali, chociaż mogliby, myślę, na koniec. No cóż. Zobaczymy też, co wygrał Popularity Contest. Oj, chyba mówiłem to wszystko nie na przyciszonej scenie, sorry.
Hello, everyone. Okay, so there are many things that set our industry apart from other creative ones. The global phenomenon that is in gaming and esports, an unwavering eagerness to play and grind new titles, and the way we constantly challenge ourselves to be better. But most of all, what sets us apart from other industries is the community.
And that's why we're thrilled to be announcing this award, the only one that's voted by the community, you guys. This award celebrates the games that entertained and delighted players from all around the world.
And the nominees for EE Game of the Year are...
Podejrzewam, że to God of War wygra, albo Elden Ring. W sumie nie, pewnie Elden Ring. Też nie wiem, jakie gry były pod głosowanie. Ale zakładam, że Elden.
Just for us. Rehearsal, scene 43 through 44.
Idę co bit random, generalnie.
And the EE Game of the Year goes to...
Nie ma to jak plastikowa BAFTA. No to jednak God of War. Okej, to dobrze. To be honest, spodziewamy się Eldena, ale dobra. Fajnie, że God of War.
Kratos
is the one.
He is definitely the one.
Well, and Atreus.
I mean, there's such a stellar category of, of all the titles there, every single one.
Well, there you go. It goes to show how much this game affected everyone.
I mean,
the players.
Understatement.
Clearly, look. Won a BAFTA.
Oh my goodness. This award is really special to us because without the audience, without all of you out there playing our games, and I think I can speak for the entire room here, we wouldn't be able to do this without all of you. So thank you so much to all the fans that really keep us employed. And I really appreciate BAFTAs for honoring us with this, and the audience, thank you for voting for us. I think everyone in the team in Santa Monica Studios, we're very grateful for your support. And I really want to thank the team for working so hard, especially with the conditions that we have to go through to get this game done. I want to thank IT, and I want to thank facilities who actually got us through the pandemic, our managers who kept us sane throughout the whole thing. And in the end, I think it's really special to be able to be up here to receive this award. I really want to thank our game director, Eric Williams. Without his vision and his guidance, we wouldn't been able to make this game.
Jest ciekawe, czemu Erik w ogóle nie jeździ w takim razie po tych nagrodach. Znaczy pewnie nie chce po prostu, ale... No. Wiadomo, przy jedynce Cory zawsze odbierał te nagrody. Tutaj... No Erik pewnie nie chce, zakładam, bo raczej mógłby się mógłby raczej, wiecie, pojechać spokojnie i by go na pewno puścili, że tak powiem.
Now, if you're anything like me, you probably take twice as long to complete a game because you spend hours watching the flag's fabric perfectly blowing in the wind. And this next award celebrates those responsible for such beautiful distractions. To present the award for technical achievement, please welcome writer, journalist, broadcaster and gamer, Ali Plum.
Jak zakładam, technical achievement to jest kategoria najbliższa do mnie, czyli do programistów. Także zobaczymy, co tutaj wygra.
Okay, the technical aspect of games is something I'm constantly in awe of. Those designers that dedicated weeks, if not months, to improving load times, furthering draw distances, and perfecting the way a boss moves before it pummels me into the ground for the 19th time. The nominees for technical achievement are...
You know, I've never been this close.
Szczególnie na PC-ta. Technical achievement kurwa roku. Na PC-ta? Tak jest. Ups. Nie ta scena. Znaczy to chyba chodziło o wersję na PlayStation 5, ale nadal. Na PC-ta. Technical achievement. My ass.
Ironwood's not real. Ungar's not real. None of this is real.
Hey! Whoa, you're okay!
No naprawdę, zaraz będę miał połowę jakichś ważnych scen zaspoilerowanych z tego God of War'a. Fuck. Minus oglądania nagród, nie grania w gry. Praktycznie w ogóle, szczególnie na ekskluzywy Sony. Czekając oczywiście na PC-ta, aż wyjdą. Chociaż w sumie po tej ostatniej premierze Tlow na PC-ta to można by się 2 razy zastanowić, czy to warto. Chociaż to jest pierwsza dopiero premiera, którą Sony zwaliło. Także...
There was an accident on set.
You sell your soul if I asked you?
Kurde, muszę zagrać w tym... Chyba zagram w tym Mortality w weekend. Chyba się wezmę.
Now my great pleasure to say the following 5 words. And the BAFTA goes to... Horizon Forbidden West.
Okay. Unexpected, to be honest. Ha. No dobra, no rzeczywiście, no ten silnik, nie pamiętam jak on się nazywa. On też na nim działał Death Stranding. Rzeczywiście ta gra ładnie wygląda, ale to be honest nie wiem... Za wersję na PlayStation 5 to nie wiem, czym tego dla Towu 1 nie dał i dla Naughty Dog. Jakoś tak, nie wiem. Bardziej mi to... No właśnie, biorąc pod uwagę, że jeszcze w ogóle Horizon nie wygrywał żadnych innych nagród nigdzie, nigdy.
I'm standing here as a tech director, but I have a part of my dev team here, and I want to just point out like technology is something that's a culmination of all of the efforts of so many people. It's not just the programmers, it's the artists, the technical designers, even QA, animators, that all made this possible. We'd like to thank everybody who voted for us, and BAFTA, thank you.
No, trochę krótki speech jak na to, biorąc pod uwagę, że Horizon to jest w ogóle jedyna nagroda, jaką Horizon w ogóle zgarnął na wszystkich konferencjach, które oglądałem, nagrodach, konferencjach. Także, no okej. Ale widać, no bo to był tech tier, także wiecie, jest teraz, programiści za bardzo wygadani nie są.
Sat in their bedrooms. I mean, they are still there, but these days there are games to suit all ages. Making a family game is a unique skill and one that requires an incredible level of talent and excellence. To present the award, please welcome 2 streamers who love Minecraft so much that if you cut them, they bleed blocks. It's Captain Puffy and Tubbo.
games is for the whole family.
The nosy cousins.
The younger siblings.
And the aunt that just keeps talking about whatever the Atari is.
The titles in this category have all excelled at producing games perfect for the entire family to enjoy.
The nominees for family are...
Nominacje dla rodziny. Nice. Family Games. No ale okej. A nawet kategoria się nazywa Family, po prostu. Nie wiem, tu coś Nintendo pewnie wygra, jakiś Kribi, czy jak to tam się nazywa, nie wiem, nie znam się. Ja nie gram w gry dla dzieciów. To niby nie są gry dla dzieci, tylko gry familijne, dobra. O, ale Lego musi wygrać. Rzekłem. Bo to jest jedna gra pewnie z tych gier, w którą w ogóle bym zagrał. I nawet pewnie bym się dobrze bawił. Bo jakby Lego nie są dla młodych osób. Lego są dla bogatych ludzi, którzy mają za dużo czasu. Czy coś. Na pewno dla bogatych ludzi.
And the BAFTA goes to... Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Na szkoda, że nie Star Wars.
Kirby! Oh, probably the most colourful dystopian world I've ever seen.
I mean, and also just everyone's love for snacking.
Yeah, aye. What other game can you think of? Come on, name it.
Hello everyone, I'm Nelson Calvino, marketing director in Nintendo UK. Very honored to be receiving these awards on behalf of Nintendo and HAL Laboratory. This is the first game that is fully 3D in the 30 years of the Kirby series. And Nintendo and HAL Laboratory are very happy to see kids and parents enjoy this game together. And especially, yes, when we swallow a whole card. So thank you, BAFTA, for this honor. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Watching a brand new creative team debut a title is so exciting to watch. All of the nominees in this next category have brought incredible new ideas to our attention and proved that the future of this industry isn't just in safe hands, it's in remarkable ones. And to present it, a game changer in the streaming world herself, it's Leah.
This is surreal. The next award celebrates the new kids on the block, those games that smashed their way into the industry and whose fresh approaches left us all wanting more. These are the kind of titles that have shaken the gaming scene up in the best way possible. The nominees for debut game are...
Zajebistą ma sukienkę / trochę zbroję. Wygląda jak typowa zbroja z gier MMO, ale wygląda zajebiście. Stray mógłby wygrać. Czy tu będzie As Dusk Falls? No gdzieś musi być, skoro w tym pierwszym montażu było As Dusk Falls, to musi być w jakiejś kuźwa kategorii nominowane. Aha, a to była pierwsza gra Interior Night. O, no. Proszę. Proszę, żeby to wygrało chociaż tą jedną nagrodę. Jak tego nie było w narratywie? Bullshit. Czuję, że wygra Tunik. Niestety. Dla mnie niestety, bo chciałem, żeby wygrało As Dusk Falls, zdecydowanie. Albo Vampire Survivors. W sumie nie wiem, co wygra. Zobaczymy, ale to też jest mocny kandydat. O, kandydat to jest słowo na contestant po polsku. O, to jest to, o czym Julia gadała na początku w pre-show. W życiu tej gry nie widziałam wcześniej na oczy. O, Trump, on Trump!
They're all just so good. And the BAFTA goes to... Tunic!
Dobra, no, Tunic, szkoda. Wolałbym, żeby wygrała ze Polską, no ale...
That's a tough category.
I know.
That's a really, really tough category. There are some incredibly strong games there. It literally could have gone to anyone.
It could have gone to anyone.
Any of them.
I couldn't have chosen.
No.
I'm glad I didn't have to.
Well, you know, you're still playing it. I haven't quite finished it yet.
I'm hoping the
now.
people at home are taking their tallies as well.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to win?
Gosh, thank you. We can make him kiss.
Dobrze, że wzięli tego drugiego.
Gosh, thank you. I don't have anything more to say. Does anybody have? I mean, thank you to Finji and the entire team and everyone who's not here, and Felix and our friends and our families.
I was audio director, and that's my wife. I love you too, Zoe. Thank you. We did a lot of strange and unprecedented stuff with the sound in this game, and I just want to thank Andrew over here for being so trusting, because when you approach a lead on a project and say, hey, let's hide a significant portion of the work we're doing and never acknowledge it ever. Like, what kind of AAA studio boardroom meeting, how'd that go? It's like, it's not going to happen, right? But this guy's like, yeah, let's do it, sure, no problem. And his composers as well also said the same thing. How does this happen? I'm so thankful for these collaborators. So thank you so much. Thank you, BAFTA. Thank you, everyone. This is nuts. Thank you so much.
No i gościu, jak mówiłem, odbierał na Dice'ach bodajże nagrody. Też w jakiejś tam kategorii właśnie za Tunikę. No szkoda, że ze Spols nie wygrało.
And now we move on to the highly prestigious Fellowship Award. The Fellowship is the highest accolade the Academy can bestow, and it is awarded to someone with an outstanding contribution to games. To present this year's Fellowship, please welcome Siobhan Reddy and Tara Saunders.
Hello, everybody. Tonight, we are proud to be honoring Shuhei Yoshida with the BAFTA Fellowship Award. I know personally how much this award means, and I can think of no one more deserving than Shu.
So what can we say about Shuhei Yoshida, a name that is synonymous with the gaming industry? For many in the room, including me and Siobhan, he has been an ever-present industry icon throughout our careers.
Ever since his instrumental involvement in the creation of the original PlayStation, Shuhei has been at the heart of PlayStation, launching new hardware platforms and championing the games that we make for these. He has guided and influenced so many teams at PlayStation Studios over the years. Oh gosh, the auto cue's gone. It's back. It's back. Shuhei's love of the bold and quirky, many which have been awarded here at BAFTA, was perhaps a bit daring for a senior executive, but this just made every developer who got to know him love him more.
To know Shu is to know someone who just truly and authentically loves games and the people who make them. Whether that's being the first person in the room to pick up a controller to try a new prototype, encouraging someone's career behind the scenes, or spending 2 hours talking with a consumer at a games conference about something really nerdy. What sets Shu apart is his humility, his kindness, and his genuine love of the gaming community. Thank you for everything you have done and for everything you will continue to do. Let's take a look at some of what Shu's colleagues have to say about his incredible career.
From the beginning of the PlayStation business, Shuhei Yoshida has brought a passion for games
and a sense of curiosity and wonder to his work.
He was the first non-technical hire at PlayStation and has been advocating for the importance of creativity and diversity of content ever since.
As the business got bigger and he rose within the organization, he did not change his philosophy, giving the teams time and space and the freedom to make mistakes and to grow.
He's an executive who has earned his place by being in the trenches, by making some of the greatest PlayStation franchises and IPs and games that the platform has ever known.
He's a tastemaker, and he's always finding interesting new content from all corners of the world.
Shu has encouraged a generation of developers to create new experiences for the world to enjoy.
Through the console hardwares, but also in some of the most innovative areas around 3D, AR and VR gaming. It's really great to see you now spotlight indie talent too.
Shuhei's advice to developers has always been candid and on point. It's all about what's fun and what the player needs. And it inspires us to rise to challenges of making great games.
His curiosity and insight fosters a space for game makers and hardware creators to come together to bring something new and innovative for players.
It was Shu's support on risk-taking concepts that became Flower, Journey, The Unfinished Swan, Edith Finch, and many more. So thanks, Shu, for helping to broaden people's perspective on what games can be.
When we were showing Pyre at our very first PSX, it was a strange wizard basketball game, but there you were playing the demo of our game, headphones on, and fully absorbed. You do pay that kind of attention to independent developers and celebrate creative, interesting new ideas.
He's always had an appreciation for the weird and the wonderful, and has done a great job of looking out for the little guy in the games industry for many years now. He championed Fall Guys right from the start and went above and beyond in what we'd ever asked him to do.
Shuhei, you're such a rock star.
Shu is a part of the gaming culture fabric, which makes working and being in the games industry so awesome.
Shuhei Yoshida is a real gamer, a champion of games with an incredible passion for finding the fun.
He loves this industry. He makes this industry better.
I okej, na koniec.
Shu's contribution to the world of gaming has been immeasurable. He has helped to shape the industry in ways that few others have, and his legacy will continue to inspire and influence future generations of game developers. But perhaps even more importantly, he has helped bring joy, entertainment, and excitement to millions of people around the world, and for that we are eternally grateful. So it is our great pleasure to present the BAFTA Fellowship Award to Shuhei Yoshida. Shu, congratulations on this well-deserved honor.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and it's an incredible honor and super humbling to receive this award. When I look back on my career, I always thought I'm one of the luckiest ones in the industry. I joined Ken Kutaragi's team when they are developing the original PlayStation. And when I got the producer job, the first two projects I was given were Crash Bandicoot and Gran Turismo. How lucky I was! And those super talented creators like Maksani, Noridog, Kazunori Yamauchi, they are not just great developers. They demand the super best from everyone who touches their project. So I learned a lot, being able to help them make their games. And my fortune continues to be able to work with teams like Insomniac, Sucker Punch, and Santa Monica Studios. Congrats on today's wins. And Guerrilla Games, congrats again. And Media Molecule, of course. And London Studio, it was super fun to work on VR project with you. And super talented, amazing game creators like Fumito Ueda-san and Miyazaki-san, omedetou gozaimasu, and Genova Chen. And of course, the young indie developers for the last few years. I had so much fun working with you, and I hope I have been able to contribute something for your project. And talking about fun, the video game industry will never stop being a fun place for every one of us, because video game as a medium takes every advancement of technology and turns it into a tool for developers to use to create amazing new experiences, whether it's graphics or network or devices, sensors, VR, AR, and of course for the future advancement of AI technology. We create amazingly, hugely powerful tools, put that into the hands of developers. So indie developers, dream on, because your next game could change the face of the industry forever. And I cannot wait to play it. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, BAFTA, and thanks my family, my wife, and my daughters. You are the reason that I can keep going. Thank you.
To w takim razie brawo. No, biorąc pod uwagę, że jak duży miał wpływ na PlayStation, no to szanuję, bo jakby PlayStation to jest ta firma, która trzyma cały czas poziom, tak? Jeśli chodzi o wydawanie zajebistych gier. No może teraz zjebali z tym portem Clowu, no ale...
Our next award, Game Beyond Entertainment, honours those titles that have elevated and evolved our medium. These games invite us into their worlds, changing the way we see the real world around us once we reach the credits. Here to present the award is one of the funniest comedians and writers working today. It's the fantabulous Sophie Duker.
Ciekawe, czy tu jest As Dusk Falls nominowane. Jeżeli tak, znowu bym chciał, żeby wygrało.
Hello, fellow nerds. We have all experienced the joy of playing games. The rush of winning, the thrill of completing a level, and the high of finally making it past a tricky puzzle. But there are certain games that stay with us far beyond us putting that controller down. Those games that provoke political thought, expand our knowledge, and sometimes even help to enact social change. The nominees for Game Beyond Entertainment are...
Jest ten Sleeper. Nie wiem, czy chce mi się więcej czytać o tej grze, bo to jest... No nie wiem, co to jest za gra, to be honest. Coś chyba zarządza jakąś stacją kosmiczną, nie? O tym też w ogóle nie słyszałem. O, to ostatnio też było. Zapisałem sobie na wishliście. To chyba na VR jest, ja muszę sobie to obczaić na Oculusie, bo wygląda ciekawie. Okej, to sobie muszę zapisać. We always have Paris. Nie słyszałem o tej grze, ale wygląda fajnie. Jezu, czemu ja tu jestem zalogowany na Steama? Fuck.
And the BAFTA goes to Endling. Extinction is forever!
Oh, well done, Endling Extinction Forever. Well done for Game Beyond Entertainment. I know. Such important themes as well.
Która teraz wygrała, bo staram się znaleźć tą, która mi się spodobała i coś nie mogę. We'll always have Paris. Dobra, jest, mam. Dodane na wishlistę będzie, chociaż ta gra kosztuje 17 zł, to nawet nie wiem, czy jest sens czekać na promocję, ale...
Thank you very much for this amazing award. 5 years ago we created here with the studios with the idea of developing a game where we could talk about things that were worrying us, things that were of social impact issues. And we created Endling, Extinction is Forever. That's the hard work of the last 5 years. This award is so great because it validates the idea we had by that time that video games are a powerful tool to talk about important topics and to let the people reflect about the experience they have gone through in the video games. So thank you very much. Thanks to the BAFTA, the British Academy, thanks to our families, thanks to the developers of Hero Video Studios. I know they are watching from Spain. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Była ta gra z lisem na końcu gdzieś, która była jak ostatnio pokazana, ale już wtedy się skupiłem na tym, żeby dodać te We Will Have Paris, jakoś tak to się nazywało, ale spodobało mi się, na pewno sobie obczaję.
And before we move on, if I may, I'd like to say a hello to all the supportive families watching and supporting their loved ones tonight. For the first time, this includes my mother, who has decided to tune in not because I'm hosting, but because her friend's granddaughter is nominated. Hi, Mum. To present this award, please welcome star of the Hitman games and Returnal, for which she won this very award last year, the wonderful Jane Perry.
To w ogóle była niespodzianka, że tutaj nie wygrała Maggie Robertson, Robertson, ta co grała Lady Dimitrescu, właśnie ona.
Games are held together by a strong lead, a protagonist that you care about.
A i ona też w ogóle grała w Azaz Plus.
It is impossible to understate how important an iconic lead role is in the history of games. The talented performers in this category have that rare ability to bottle lightning and serve it up to us in the form of incredibly powerful performances. The nominees for performer in a leading role are...
No tutaj dla mema musi wygrać Christopher Judge za Kratosa, no bo on musi wyjść na scenę i pogadać 10 minut.
Something jumped out right in front of the car and we didn't want to hit it, so we swerved and here we are.
Something jumped out?
I'm sorry, it was so dark and it happened so fast and they were gone.
Then why? Why? What is it? Tell me. I've tried to walk this path with you. We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow.
How would it feel when his sister is
I made a mistake, right?
I don't know what's happening to me, Lucas. I feel my mind going.
Sergeant McTavish, welcome to the City of Souls. There are few here to uphold the law, and many of those who resist corruption disappear.
Coś czuję, że ona wygra za tą rolę w Immortality.
Go, Fleet.
You're a good boy.
Ale Christopher mógłby wygrać dla mema.
Fast and strong. But you can rest now.
And the BAFTA goes to Christopher Judge.
Jest, mem wygrał. Ale mam wrażenie, że ta aktorka, która grała tą... jak ona? Kurde, nie pamiętam jak się nazywa ta postać z tego, właśnie z Immortality. Ale mamy Christophera.
How about that?
I know! So many, honestly, so many emotions in that whole game. I think it took everyone on a... Everyone suddenly had to like...
We all on that journey.
Pull up our pops.
I'm not even a father, but I felt like a father. That's how he made me feel. Well done to Christopher.
Oczywiście! Jej, będzie mem cały czas. Już za drugim razem to już nie jest śmieszne.
BAFTAs, thank you for 20 years of supporting the gaming industry. My fellow nominees, it's been great getting to know you, like getting to actually know someone that you feel so fortunate to be in the same category as. Sonny's so fortunate to live with you for 8 years. I'd like to thank Sony, PlayStation, and my beloved Sony Santa Monica. All starts with Yumi Yang, our leader. I'd like to thank Corey for hiring me to play this fella. Eric, what a joy. What a joy. What a talent. What a human being. Matt, Rich, and your team, thank you for these words. Bruno, you know we started off rough, bruh. But you were always right. You were always right. Thank you. To my fellow actors, this is ours. Ours. I am so honored to not only call you family, but to call you friends.
Chyba to powinno być w drugą stronę. Dobra, nie siadło mu.
You've given in that volume. This is not possible without you. I'd like to thank my queen, my mother, who allowed me to dream, gave me a safe place to dream, and allowed me to believe that anything I wanted to do or be was possible. I'd like to thank my brother, Dr. Jeffrey Judge. I love you. I'd like to thank my children. I am not the first Christopher Judge to win a BAFTA. My oldest son actually won Best Actor in a Short Film a few years back. So now you can quit shit talking.
No tego to nie wiedziałem.
My children will always be my greatest accomplishment. I would love to thank my wife. Good Lord, everyone here knows the ups and downs of our business, and she has not only been with me every step of the way, she somehow manages to do it with grace and dignity when sometimes I don't have it myself. And after my 3-day quarantine, I'm gonna show you how much I appreciate you.
Dobra, już, to starczy. Ja wiem, że mem, ale już 3-4 minuty gadasz.
It is not lost on me that I'm a black man standing on a British stage accepting an award for playing a Spartan warrior, a Spartan god killer, who in his heart only wants to be a father. It's the role of a lifetime. I don't know if I'll ever have this again, but I'm gonna live and breathe every moment of this great gift that I was given. And I will do it humbly and thankfully Thank you to the fans. Be easier on each other. You have more in common than what separates you. No matter what platform you love, no matter what game you love, you're still part of the gaming community. And give each other a break. As we are no longer a secret, we know this being gaming, is the preeminent medium for storytelling. To all you beautiful, wonderful, talented people in this room, continue to be bold, continue to be audacious, continue to be great. I am so humbled to be in your presence. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Christopher Judge, on powinien być prezydentem każdego kraju. On po prostu potrafi takiego speecha pierdolnąć, nieprzygotowanego. I jakby no po prostu wow.
We're here, guys. We made it. The final award. Best game, aka the final boss battle. I hope you stocked up on health potions. I won't lie, from the sounds of it, some of you have had one too many. The nominees for Best Game are truly exceptional. They've seen us take down gods, demigods, and skeleton armies, compete with our mates' marvellous card collections, save a city of sentient robots, and made us read the instruction manual for the first time in years. To present the award for Best Game, please welcome a woman so wonderful I named my own child after her. She is the face of Eurogamer, the multi-talented walking encyclopedia of games. It's Aoife Wilson.
Dobra, to zobaczmy. God of War czy Elden Ring? Kto wygra? Znaczy, Goff i tak wygrywa ilością, ale...
It is an unbelievable honor to be able to present the BAFTA Award for Best Game. The world of games produces an incredible variety of diversity, and that has always been its greatest strength. And I'm sure I speak for everyone in this room when I say it has been a joy to experience some of the unbelievable games that all of you have created this year. The following games have all been breathtaking in their own originality, their boldness, and their desire to create an experience that none of us have ever seen before. The nominees for Best Game are...
Death can happen when the birds fate only binds you if you let it.
Bulldog nam się załapało do gry roku, to ciekawe. Dlaczego Marvel Snap jest w tej kategorii? Co jest? Naprawdę? Jezus Mary, zaraz wygra Vampire Survivor. To będzie ciekawe. Raz było, no chyba na Dice'ach w którymś roku wygrało Untitled Goose Game i wtedy ja byłem all here for it. Tutaj, no, ciężko by mi to było przełknąć. Ale no, tak czy jak, no albo Elden, albo Goff. Wydaje mi się, że chyba, no, że te dwa behemoty muszą w końcu ze sobą stoczyć walkę. I zobaczmy, kto w takim razie wygra.
And the BAFTA for Best Game goes to... Vampire Survivors.
Nie powiedziałem, kurwa! Mówiłem! O, zrobili trolla. No to nieźle. Jak mówiłem, jak to było, kiedy usłyszałem, kiedy to było Untitled Goose Game, to tak. Jezus Maria, co w ogóle, z czemu tu nie ma gościa, który tą grę zaczął robić, jakby... Wow.
We did not expect this.
So you'll see we're not Luca, but we are the entire development team of Vampire Survivors. So firstly, we'd like to thank the rest of the team, everyone here, for the hard work on the game. So QA, engineers, marketing, programmers, everyone. And also people that couldn't make it, so people that wrote our soundtrack, like Daniele. Everyone's had a huge impact on Vampire Survivors, and the team works so hard on the game that clearly everyone loves to play, even Phil Spencer. Secondly, I'd love to thank the community, our fans, and the players all around the world on every format that they play on. Everything from the itch.io release all the way up to mobile release, your kind comments, mentions, feedback, and everything else have been invaluable to us. And we appreciate all of it. One extra thing, I'd like to give a massive thank you, and the rest of the team would as well, to Luca for bringing us on this wild ride with him. It's insane. And thank you again to BAFTA as well for this prestigious award. It's an honor to receive it tonight and be a part of this ceremony. And congratulations to all of the development teams here today who are nominated for awards as well. Thank you.
Wow, no naprawdę, no szkoda, że tego gościa nie ma. Ja bym chciał go poznać, bo gościu sobie zrobił jakąś grę na Itcha, a teraz wygrał BAFTę za najlepszą grę roku, gdzie miał God of War'a i Elden Ringa jako konkurentów. O tako.
And with that, we come to the end of the BAFTA Games Awards in 2023. What an evening it's been. Like a game of Fortnite, there's been highs, lows, and I spent most of the time on the edge of my heels. Congratulations to all of tonight's well-deserved winners and our fantastic nominees, and thanks again for the support of all of our partners. I know I speak for the entire games community when I say we can't wait to see what you've got in store for us next. So, for those watching at home, the night isn't over. Sit tight and strap in. We are heading over to our post-show party studio, where Niall Tomlinson and Julia Hardy will be chatting to some winners and guests and playing through some of tonight's BAFTA-nominated games. I might even stop by and say hello. It has been an absolute pleasure to be your host this evening. Good night.
No dobra, moi drodzy, ale jak mówiłem, ja już Pozdro nie będę oglądać. No, Vampire Survivors wygrało, no, zrobili tutaj nam niespodziewankę, jeszcze jakiś montaż na koniec będzie, tego sobie obejrzymy, generalnie. No, ale żeby nie było, powiedziałem, że tak może być, no i było. Także w sumie ostatecznie God of War wygrał wielkie starcie behemotów, bo wygrał zdecydowanie więcej statuetek, wiadomo, jeszcze dwójka aktorów wygrała za performance. Także no, tak się prezentowały BAFTY w tym roku. To jeszcze jakiś z czerwonego dywanu. Kompilacja. O, szkoda, że ona nie wygrała właśnie za tą rolę w Immortality. Muszę zagram generalnie. No pewnie w ten weekend, cholera. Oj, komuś się przylagowało. No, Vampire Survivor. Jak mówiłem, nie zrozumiem fenomenu tej gry. Jeżeli chodzi o gąskę rozumiałem, gąska była zajebista, tego no nie, po prostu odrzuca mi ten styl graficzny przede wszystkim. Tak naprawdę. Tamto to było cringe'owe, nie z tym trojem. Takie, Szkoda, że tutaj nie wyszła właśnie do Immortality. Szkoda, że ja nie znam jej imienia, tej aktorki. Zwykle staram się zapamiętywać, ale nie tym razem. Szkoda, że Team God of War'a zrobił sobie zdjęcie takie pamiątkowe trochę z plastikową baftą. Generalnie, no ale cóż. Może przynajmniej wygląda, jakby była z plastiku. No dobra, moi drodzy, ale jak mówiłem, na tym ja będę kończyć. Tak się prezentowały BAFTY w tym roku. No niespodzianka na koniec, trochę jakby nie patrzeć. Co? Zobaczymy się tak naprawdę za rok. Póki co żadnych kolejnych streamów zaplanowanych nie mam, żadnych imprez nie ma, ale podejrzewam, że jakoś niebawem będą jakieś Gaming Awards. A później to w sumie nie wiem, zacznie się już pomału okres E3, którego w sumie nie wiem, czy w końcu będzie, czy nie będzie, ale chyba Ubisoft ostatecznie też się wycofał z E3, czyli w sumie E3 to tak naprawdę nie będzie. Znowu pewnie Jeff Keighley zrobi spam reklam i czasami jakichś fajnych gier na Summer Game Festie, także to pewnie będę oglądać ostatecznie. A na ten moment to ja się z wami żegnam. Zapraszam też do linku w opisie, tam macie link do DevLive już bardzo niedługo, gdzieś pewnie za tydzień, o ile się nie rozchoruję mocniej, pojawi się nowy update. No i cóż, do zobaczenia na kolejnych streamach, do zobaczenia za rok na BAFTach, bo na pewno zamierzam oglądać. Ogólnie bardzo przyjemnie mi te 2 godziny zleciały, trochę ponad 2 godziny generalnie, bo to są nagrody, nie jak The Game Awards, gdzie jest dużo reklam, trailerów, przerw, tylko no rzeczywiście, show z nagrodami, czasami lekka przerwa, ale też bardzo w temacie i ogólnie było przyjemnie, także przyjemnie się oglądało. Dzięki wszystkim, którzy się przewinęli przez streama i do zobaczenia na kolejnych. Pa, pa!